understand you're gonna put your head down.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very special Australian Open semi-finals coverage here on Mike and Chet's Tennis Podcast. How's it going, Dad?
It's great. It's great. This is a preview of the semis.
Yeah, very exciting two matches coming up, both on the women's side and the men's side. I mean, on the women's side, Sabalenka and Svitolina, and Pegula and Rybakina. Who do you have in those matchups?
Well, I think I've got to go with um, Sabalenka.
Hmm.
Until somebody beats her, she is number one in the world. She's playing very well, serving hard. So I got to go with her, unless she somehow collapses and sprays the ball all over the place, like she could do also. Svitolina is making a good comeback. She's right up there. She did very well. She slaughtered Coco Gauff. I don't know how that happened. And then the other one, I've liked Rybakina since the beginning of the tournament, and I think she's playing beautifully, and she can handle Sabalenka and Pegula. Pegula's a good fighter, really good fighter. She's playing very well, but I just think Rybakina is a better player overall. She's got everything. That's the women's. What do you think?
Um, I mean, Sabalenka, I think, is going to take on Svitolina pretty easily. I think she's going to clean up there. Um, Jessica Pegula, I think, is on a very hot streak. Um, she had a strong showing in the quarterfinal, but so did Rybakina, stunning Iga. So it's going to be a good match. But I think Sabalenka is going to get by Svitolina pretty easily. Like I said, I think Rybakina and Pegula are going to be a really great match. But I think Pegula ultimately is going to win that one. I think she's on a very hot streak. And then that leads to a Pegula Sabalenka final. So you're thinking it's going to be a Sabalenka Rybakina final?
Yeah. And the whole thing is that, first of all, nobody beats Pegula easily. She'll be in there fighting till the end, and she doesn't
Yes,
get
for
flustered.
sure.
So I'm picking Rybakina to beat her, but it's no walkover. It's going to
No.
be a very good match, very competitive match. And then once they get into the finals, I think that either of them, Rybakina or Pegula, will give Sabalenka a fight. So if Sabalenka is a little bit off, she could lose. But the way she's playing now, I'd have to pick her.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Sabalenka has strong results at the Australian Open 2023, 2024 champion. Um, you know, other unfavored opponents have fallen early, like Swiatek and Goff, much earlier than, we expected, or at least a little bit earlier. On Pegula's side, I mean, she hasn't dropped a set recently. She's looking very confident. And she's a neutralizer. She can turn a big hit into um, a neutral shot, which really helps against Rybakina and then also against Sabalenka. So I think Sabalenka is definitely going to be Pegula's best match, but she's playing very steady, consistently. She's returning very well. If anyone's going to do it, it's going to be Pegula, and I think Sabalenka has seen like such a hot streak recently. It seems like there has to be some kind of crack for her to be, at least a little bit mortal. So I'm going to go out on, probably a bit of a limb here and say, she's going to drop this slam in the final. I agree. It could be Rybakina as well, taking on Sabalenka in the final. But I'm just gonna go ahead and say Pegula is gonna take it all.
And I think either of them, Pegula or Rybakina, they're capable of beating Sabalenka.
Yeah.
Hasn't Rybakina beaten Sabalenka already in a tournament?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I think so. But they're both capable, and all Sabalenka would have to do is drop off a little bit, and then they can take her. Because
Hmm.
Pegula, for example, if it's Pegula, she's not going to give it away like
No,
some of like Swiatek did in the second set or like Goff did. She's not
right.
going to
She's
give it
much more
away, that's for
consistent.
sure.
Yeah,
He's tough mentally.
yeah, for sure. I mean, so what do you think about the men's semis? You know, we got Yannick Sinner versus Novak Djokovic.
Excuse me, I'm kind of allergic when you mention the men's semis, Djokovic against Sinner. Anyways, I don't think Djokovic is capable of beating Sinner. Maybe 5, 6 years ago, but not now. I
Not
mean,
even a year and a half ago. You know, it hasn't been that long, but like you said recently when we were speaking privately, you know, every month that goes by at 38, it's a big month. Get a month older, at that point, it's a bigger deal.
the thing is, I've always said this about Sinner or Alcaraz against Djokovic. You have Djokovic, who's an excellent 38-year-old, against these guys who are excellent 22, 23-year-olds. I mean, it shouldn't be a contest. And the only chance Djokovic has is if the other guys choke and they're way off. I mean,
I mean,
it's
let's touch on Musetti's performance a little bit. You know, unfortunate we see, you know, the 23-year-old go down with yet another injury. It seems like every time he gets momentum, kind of like the Berrettini story. Um, he just gets injured, although he's much younger than Berrettini. Um, you know, very, very unfortunate that he had to go down like that. But hey, that's the sport. So Djokovic undoubtedly didn't deserve to be in the semis. He was moving terribly. He was not playing his best game against Musetti, and Musetti was playing very good. Now Sinner comes out playing good, which he will. Djokovic plays at his best, which he won't. Um, you know, I still think Sinner would take that. So I think it's a foregone conclusion. I think it would be impressive if Djokovic gets a set off of Sinner.
do you think he's going to get a set?
No, I think it'll be straight sets for Sinner.
Especially the way Sinner's playing now. I mean, he's playing tremendously.
The more exciting semifinals matchup is Alcaraz versus Zverev.
Yeah, well, Zverev has always been a really good player. He just always falls a little bit short in these slams. Has he won a slam? I don't think so. Has Zverev won a slam?
No, he hasn't.
He hasn't. But I mean, he's right up there. He's number three. And
He might be the best player of all time to never win a slam.
yeah, I mean, he's tremendous. He has tremendous serve. He hits hard. He's pretty tough.
But I think we
Um,
both say Alcaraz will win.
yeah, Alcaraz is good. And I'm picking Alcaraz beating Sinner, although it's extremely close. Either of those guys could win. And you like Sinner, correct?
I like Sinner to win. I mean, he won the past 2 years. I think, you know, he knows what it takes to win there in Melbourne. I think, you know, Alcaraz is finding himself in his first Grand Slam final without Ferrero. Sorry, Ferrer. No, Ferrero.
Yes, right the first time. I
And
think that's go ahead.
you know, I think he might find himself in a slightly different territory there than he's used to without having um Ferrero in his corner.
So I hate to disagree with you, but I'm going to.
Mhm.
I think that's blown up more than it's worth. I don't think it's going to make much difference. He's still got his team. He's still got the same guy training him. He's not a baby. He's been around. And the way he's playing now without Ferrero, I think he's still going to be good. I
Mhm.
think without Ferrero, with Ferrero, he's still a tremendous talent. He's just getting better and better. So
Yeah,
we'll
but
see,
you
though.
know what? You know what? When it comes to that moment, I still don't think that you know, he's going to be able to do it all himself. Hold on, let me let the dog out. He's causing a scene, throwing a tantrum. So yeah, you know what? Yeah, he has the same guy in his corner that he's always had, but you know, I still don't think it's gonna be a different atmosphere than he's
Well,
used to.
here's one aspect
I
where I
think it will
partially
affect him.
here's one aspect which I partially agree with you, that we haven't seen Alcaraz down yet. Like, what if Alcaraz is playing badly and, he needs somebody to settle him down? Then maybe Ferrero's the guy to do it. By the way, have you heard of anybody else looking to coach Alcaraz to take Ferrero's place? I'm sure everybody'd want to do it.
I don't know. I think the second in command guy is kind of stepping up and filling that role. I don't
But
know.
he's basically the on-court trainer, isn't he, that guy?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Carlos Ferrero is doing some golfing. He's working with a golfer now, doing some mental training and such with the guy.
Really? I didn't hear that one,
Yeah.
but that's good for him.
I
I'm
mean,
sure
look,
he's still okay.
Sinner has the experience winning this 2 times in a row. I think that gives him an incredible advantage. His defense, aggression, and basically, he has an unbelievable ability to stay composed under pressure. And sometimes Alcaraz is slightly more volatile than him.
Yeah,
And
he's flamboyant.
if
He's more
it
flamboyant.
if it goes the distance, I think Sinner is definitely the favorite in a five setter, and I think he's going to push Alcaraz into a five setter. I don't think it's going to be easy, but those extended rallies. I don't know if the roof is going to be closed or not. That might slightly help Alcaraz. I think just because of his heavy hitting. But if those points extend, if those points get longer, and if it goes into five sets, and Alcaraz's heavy hitting is not, it doesn't carry him through, which is hard. It's definitely hard to keep to keep that level of aggression and that pace going for such a long period of time, especially when you're facing Yannick Sinner. I think Sinner's going to wear him down.
Yeah. The only thing is, if Alcaraz is hot, there's nobody who's ever been better than Alcaraz when he's hot. I mean, he's making
Yeah.
shots like you wouldn't believe. Uh,
Hmm.
so I don't know. I think if that happens, and I think it will, it'd be an unbelievable final. Two best players, and it's like a Nadal Federer final or a Nadal Djokovic final.
Right. The
It's
new two.
Yep, it's incredible,
The
incredible.
new two. Yeah. Um, Anything else to add?
No, but I think, I'm just sorry for Musetti.
I'm so
It,
sorry for Jose.
uh,
He's got to go back to the drawing board. I think he's getting injured so much. I hate to see it. What
how do
can
we
you do? I think it's got to come down to, strength and conditioning, take time off, fix whatever's going on with the body, and come back nice and slow. He's got a really long career ahead of him, a long, successful career. No need to rush back. Take his time. Whatever happened there with the leg, it seemed like it was the knee. Just go back, do your rehab, strengthen it, and come back nice and slow. He's got all the talent and time in the world. He's only 23, so
Mhm. It's true. Do you think it's training or nutrition that he keeps getting injured like that?
it could be both. I think it's hard to say. He's a very slim guy,
Yeah, that's
and
true.
he's got such a I don't know, like whippy style almost.
Yeah.
But he's strong. Like he's strong with that one-handed backhand. He's I saw, I don't know if someone can find the clip or if, our viewers will remember if they watch the match, but Djokovic, sends a blistering first serve wide, about Musetti's shoulder height, and he hits a one-handed backhand down the line winner off of it. I mean, like, he's an unbelievable talent, and he's a strong hitter, especially on that one-handed backhand. Um, wish him the best.
The thing with these injuries nowadays, that the style of play is much more violent than I'll call it violent than it used to be. You see these guys in the olden days. First of all, it was wood rackets; they couldn't hit as hard, but it was a more of a finesse game. Now it's a really powerful game. They're hitting every ball as hard as they can. I mean, they're putting their bodies through a lot, and I
Yeah.
don't think they had to put it through the same way in the old days.
Yeah, I mean, but that just It just shows you need that strength and conditioning side because
More
if
so, yeah.
if we go back to what we were talking about a few episodes ago with McEnroe just playing tennis for fitness, that doesn't work anymore. The tennis is so grueling on the body that if you're not supplementing it with the proper, training, strengthening, physio, stretching, the rehab, if you're not doing all that stuff on the recovery side, your body's gonna break down.
And diet. The diet is so scientific these days too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Anyways, I hope he
Absolutely.
figures it out. I hope
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
guy figures it out. So it'll be interesting to see what's going to happen with these. So your pick in the finals in both men's and women's is
I mean the semis, we got Sabalenka and Svitolina. I go Sabalenka. And the other side, Pegula versus Rybakina, I go Pegula. And in that finals matchup between Sabalenka and Pegula, I'm going Pegula to win. On the men's side, the semis, Joker versus Sinner. I'm going Sinner. Alcaraz Zverev, Alcaraz, and Sinner to win it all.
okay. So I'm going to differ a little bit. So I'm going Rybakina over Pegula. I'm
Yeah.
going Sabalenka over Svitolina. And it all depends which way Sabalenka is playing. If she's a normal game, she's going to win. If she's off a little bit, Rybakina can beat her. So I'm going to go Rybakina in the women's, and I'm going to go Alcaraz in the men's.
Wow.
Yep.
Nice picks. By the way, speaking of nice, very nice Lacoste shirt that you're
Oh,
wearing.
thank you.
It's
This
like a
is
turquoise shirt.
I don't know what
Nice.
you'd call this, but it's a kind of
We
a
can't see the
greenish
crocodile though. The
being covered
screen's
by.
too.
I mean, crocodile is there,
Yeah. I mean, no,
right
the
there.
screen's too high up.
You've got that nice, I would call that olive green.
Olive green, almost like what Sinner is wearing in the tournament.
Pretty
Almost.
close, pretty close. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a good color on you.
Oh,
But
thanks.
again,
I like the turquoise on you yourself.
yeah, you're going very subdued again tonight.
I'm going subdued and you're going flamboyant and out there and
You're going
and,
a little
and attention
wild.
seeking. What is
You-
that your attempt to gain the viewer's favorite podcast host over me by going with the extra colorful? You got to outdo me every week with your
Well,
with
you
your
know what? It
Lacoste colors.
helps. All this helps because I don't have the hair you have, so I can't use
Mm,
that.
that's true.
I'm
Yeah.
older than you, so I can't use youth. I don't have the beard going. So
Yeah.
I got to do something, and the only way to do it is wearing a flamboyant shirt.
Well, you've got me on that. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna have to try my best to figure out something. We keep raising the bar every week.
You know, I've got some colors you haven't even seen yet.
I know you got. I'm running out of shirts.
Yep. Anyways, you can repeat. Nobody's going to notice.
All right.
Anyways, very good. So I hope everybody enjoys watching those finals in the middle of the night. I don't know,
Yeah,
the
I
finals
mean,
won't be in the middle of the night, but I know the women's semis is in the middle of the night. I think 3:30 and 4:30 our time or something.
right. We just gotta hope they go 5 sets on some of them, so we
Yeah,
don't have to. We
yeah,
can
just
wake up at a somewhat reasonable hour to see the
well,
ending
that's
of
the
the
start of the
match.
match, yeah. But the women's is only best of three, so a long match is 2 hours, so you'd still have
Yeah,
to get up a little
yeah,
early.
yeah. I mean, for a Sinner Alcaraz final, I think it's worth sacrificing a bit of sleep.
Anyway, that was fun as usual.
Yes, thanks, Dad. Appreciate you as always. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, guys, if you enjoyed the episode. And we'd love to hear your thoughts. We'd love to get some
Comments, questions,
questions,
yeah,
statements.
yeah. Can talk about the various colors in the Lacoste over the years.
Yeah,
People are
that's,
interested in that.
that's right. All right. Thanks, everyone.
Okay. All right. Bye, everyone.